Oh, yes. I was just thinking of the professions I've been involved in. Yes. Stockbroker, commodity trading advisor. Yes. Insurance salesman. Loan officer. It seems that when you make court decisions where you don't give me any right at all to appear in court, no notice or opportunity, you've completely destroyed my ability to have the same profession I had while we were married. Yes. Now let's say I was going to get one of those good jobs where you can make $100,000 to $200,000 a year. Pooch. They do look at the credit report of each and every applicant, don't they? Oh, even those brokerages that are, well, they have some very loose rules about who they will employ. Yes, I could always take the Series 7 again and manage money for some other person. Oh, but you didn't give me notice of court hearings, and you decided to issue permanent support orders where they look at that wage garnishment. They're like, my goodness, this guy has a lot of problems. Pooch. They looked at that Superior Court judgment, writ of garnishment, where you didn't garnish my wife's wages. Pooch. And then the Clark County Superior Court judgment where it was dismissed and then you decided to reopen it again, teaching me a lesson that I'll never earn an income. So I sit here on the street homeless because nobody wants to enforce my rights to be a professional. Pooch. Now let's say you're a brokerage and I call you up. I know how it works. Yes. Well, I have had a Series 6, 63, 7, 24, and a Series 3 poll. And for some reason you don't want to employ me. Is it the protection orders that have been issued for 7 years where you said I was mentally ill and had to have treatment? I said that, well, you did not give me notice or opportunity in 2011. You facilitated international child abduction. How? Because I wasn't a resident of the state of Washington? Yes. And then you reissued it while I was on trial for violating a protection order that happened to be an illegal protection order because I didn't get notice or opportunity to be heard. When you look through the various brokerages throughout the nation, I just want to know of all of those that have been registered in any of the Series 7, 6, 63, 24, 3, and all the other numbers that are associated with the Series registered representative, how many of them got sewn into thinking that, well, I'll have to lizard myself if I'm going to make any money? Now, that operating system that we were looking at yesterday, Microsoft, was it Gil the Mean or Bill the Mean that had to know how all the money was being managed? And of all those employees of the independent agencies of the United States government that should have been policing, yes, how many of them have actual arrest authority? Pooch, there was Valerie Amburn that did the audit in my office at 224 West Washington Street. Why don't you get me the employees of the independent agencies of the United States? See, I had looked online. There's approximately 67 different agencies that have been started over the last 150 years. Yes. Originally, it was like 3 or 4 departments that would be a cabinet position in the White House where you get appointed and you swear that you will support and defend the Constitution, and each and every administration had their own individual secretaries of the departments. Yes, they did. See, the original structure of the government was secretaries of departments of the United States of America. Yes, Secretary of the Department of Defense. The Secretary of Homeland Security. Secretary of Commerce. Yes, Secretary of Education. Yes! Now, let's say that I decided that since these independent agencies do not support and defend the Constitution of the United States, we don't need them. Pooch. Now, it'd be nice to be able to just cut them all out, every fucking one of them, and restructure the whole government back to the original design. Pooch. Of each and every department gets a secretary, and it's their responsibility.